Just addressing to go further on the ethical issues, according to House Judiciary Committee Chairman James Sensenbrenner, in 2006, he stated that 0, that's the number of substantial USA Patriot Act civil liberties violations. Extensive congressional oversight found no violation, 0. Another quote by the U.S. State's Department of Justice in 2006 said 6 reports on the Patriot Act by the Justice Department's independent inspector general, who is required to solicit and investigate any allegations of abuse, found no violations. Now, the opponents brought up 2 cases in where civil liberties were violated, but specifically the Brandon Mayfield case, in which someone was wrongfully accused of a crime they did not do, with pretty much no direct evidence to prosecute them. So while this was a terrible issue, we believe that thoroughness and suspicion is more important than in saving lives than in cases where someone might be wrongfully accused. Because Brandon Mayfield appealed his case, and he eventually got the charges dropped. And in the other case with the Chinese-American professor, his charges were also dropped. So the FBI, under the Patriot Act, has the tools that they need to investigate. And obviously, sometimes there will be mistakes, but these charges can always be dropped and they can be compensated. While if the Patriot Act were appealed, like the opponent proposes, and the lives of others might be put in danger, and their lives cannot be appealed, and terrorist attacks cannot be appealed, while wrongful cases can be appealed. Now, just to further our case, the Supreme Court has held that the Fourth Amendment does not require law enforcement to give immediate notice of execution of a search warrant. They were addressing issues of sneak and peek warrants, but the Supreme Court held that this is not unconstitutional. And according to the United States Department of Justice, if the USA Patriot Act is allowed to expire, we return to a pre-9/11 mode of information sharing, where there are not clear rules governing investigators' ability to share information with each other. So if certain provisions were changed, like the opponents are stating, lives will be put in danger, and the effectiveness of terrorist prevention acts will not be the same under a revised Patriot Act. And just as a closing remark, certain things under the Patriot Act that the opponent is bringing up that they state have provided ethical issues. According to prepared remarks of Attorney General John Ashcroft in 2004, for decades, normal criminal law has allowed us to use court-authorized search warrants and delayed notification of search in order to obtain the information we need to protect the lives of the innocent. So for many years before the Patriot Act, certain provisions under the Patriot Act were already being utilized. The Patriot Act just put this into law. And that is why we believe the Patriot Act should not be repealed and should remain intact.